Brian T. Shirley, BTS on the road. Today I'm going to do a speaking engagement for the Young Republicans here in Charleston, South Carolina. A little bit of a different gig today. A speaking engagement is a lot different than doing straight stand-up because generally you have a message mixed in with the humor. So today I'm going to be doing, it's a humorous, political, motivational talk that I'm going to be doing for the Young Republicans here in Charleston, South Carolina at the Crab House. Beautiful location. Wait till you see this. Right on the Intercoastal Waterway. So we're going to see that, and it's probably about a 30-minute drive from my house, depending on traffic. I'm hoping I can get there in 30 minutes. Anyway, I will see you at the Charleston Crab House. BTS on the road.
Hi, I'm Will Freeman. I'm the chair of the Low Country Young Republicans, and you're watching BTS on the road.
My daddy received a call from the high school principal. Your little girl's done wrong. What she did surprised us all. She stood up tall and proud with a hand over her heart. Said the Pledge of Allegiance, we don't do that anymore. That's something to stand for.
I'd like to again thank y'all for coming out. Please, by all means, hang around. There's still some food over there. I think I see something that looks like a vegetable still over there to eat. So plenty of good times, and also the sun is just starting to set. You don't want to miss that. I'd like to again thank Duffy for all of her hard work on this. Seriously, literally could have not done it without you. Make sure to keep eyes on our Facebook page for our upcoming events. We're still...
All right, folks, we're here with Duffy Lewis after the event. This was the Young Republicans here at the Crab House on James Island. What a beautiful area and a great event. But let's hear from Duffy and see what she thought about this. So Duffy, what do you think? Did you think it was a successful event today?
Oh, it's fabulous. This is the best event we've ever had, so thank you, Brian. You had a big part into the reason why so many people came out.
It's my pleasure to speak for these folks and you know, make them laugh a little bit, but also pass along some of my feelings about what's going on. But I do want you to tell the viewers out there, because you know, I don't know what parties watch this episode or what's this series, but I don't think it's about being Democrat or Republican. I think it's about being a great American. What are your thoughts, and what do you hope goes forward with such events like this?
This is the Low Country Young Republicans, so we're a little bit partisan, a little bit partial. We have a definite view of the way the government should work, and it's greatly based on the classic liberalism that the country is founded on. That's the American political philosophy on which the country was founded. So even though that spectrum of what is now called conservative is broad, it still goes back to a limited federal government, and that most of those decisions should be made within the family, the individual, the community, the town, and then it grows up to the state. And then there's the constitutional powers that the federal government has. So that's the basis of the ideology of the Republican Party right there. But on top of that, we have a strong sense of community and how important it is for each of us, individually as well as a group, to be involved in the community. So as citizens of your community and your country, you know, that's just a part of what our democratic republic, that's how we function. And that's what made this country great. And so tonight you can feel the interest because we all are very optimistic. That was one of the things I was very glad to hear, was the optimism tonight about the upcoming election cycle, which has already begun, and it's only 2015. But with great media skills and people really good with words like Brian Shirley, who can articulate the Republican view, but with a sense of humor, because what's the whole point if you're not going to have fun? I mean, why be depressing and angry and negative all the time? The whole point is to enjoy life and all the great blessings that we have in this country, and having a sense of humor is a big part of that.
Well, cool. I appreciate you having me. And by the way, I want the folks out there to know that you also are a writer, a very accomplished writer. Let the folks know where they can find you and anything that you're writing these days.
On Facebook, you can find me at Past and Present, Same Difference. I have a personal page, but I'm not going to give that out. And then I have a newsletter that I've started up. It's also called Past and Present, Same Difference. So if you go onto the Facebook page, then you can connect with the newsletter that I send out.
Beautiful. Thanks so much, Duffy, for having me. I enjoyed it, and we will see you soon.
Thank you. It's a great time. Hey, this is Duffy Lewis in Charleston, South Carolina, and you're watching BTS on the Road.
Hi folks, Brian T. Shirley, BTS on the Road. About to hit the road. I'm going to Brunswick, Georgia, taking the producer of the BTS radio show and comedian Drew Howard with me, and we're going to do the Liquid Lounge. That's in Brunswick, Georgia, the Liquid Lounge. Also, tonight, as you know, every Friday, 6 p.m., American Hearts Radio will be showing this very series that you're watching right now. I want to say thanks to Mike and Bruce Shepard out there, but they're doing something a little different. They're going to actually show the advertisement for the show I'm doing in Brunswick tonight, along with BTS on the Road. So thanks to those guys, and we're going to see how this happens in Brunswick at the Liquid Lounge. Panicking. I don't know. I think it's because y'all took
on the wrong bus.
Yeah, no.
I even checked my text messages to see if maybe you were texting me.
I did. I did. I texted your phone. Well, part of it is.
Funny.
Yeah, part of it is we're out here in the middle of going from Charleston, South Carolina to Brunswick, Georgia, and I don't know. I bet you'll get the text in another 20 minutes.
Yeah, probably, huh? Because it's not there. I just checked again.
Yeah. Well, South Carolina, we have a time difference. Anyway.
Oh, that's what it is. It's that time delay, right?
Right.
Yeah, sure.
It's 2015 where you're at. It's 1973 where I'm at. Anyway. The thought of the
welcome.
Yeah, the thought of the day today is this is kind of a tribute to my friend Mike Aloya, who just wrote Walk the Turtle column, and the name of the column was Just Be Friends. He's talking about, his girlfriend, or I guess you would call ex-girlfriend now, but because you've all been through that situation where someone asks you, hey, can't we just be friends? So in honor of that, from my second book, 407 beers ago, my thoughts is if someone asks you, can't we just be friends, you turn around and ask them if you can borrow some money. That's what I think.
I could have proved you really are. I have done that with somebody, and they actually loaned me the money.
Really? Oh, great.
Can we be friends?
Yeah, because if you're going to want to be friends, I want proof that you're really going to be friends. Because they say that, and then you never talk to them again. Can't we just be friends? Sure. And then you never hear from them. Well, that's not very friendly, if you ask me. Anyway.
Wow.
We're on our way to the Liquid Lounge, Janice.
Yes, I know. I saw it. You posted that. Thank you so much, because when you guys didn't call in, I did a little promo for you.
Oh, good.
and then it says Liquid Lounge. Oh, really?
That's a great name.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's going to be fun. We're going down to Brunswick, Georgia. We've already talked to the club owner. He wants us to come downtown. They have a First Friday celebration they do in downtown Brunswick. So we're going to get to the hotel, relax for a little bit, and then head down there and meet some of the folks from Brunswick to get them to come out to the show. And actually, American Hearts Radio is running the BTS on the Road tonight at 6. That'll be episode 26 they're running, and they're actually going to put some advertisement for the show that we're doing tonight in there. So that's really cool.
Good.
Yeah. It's
and you and Drew are both comedians, and I don't know, I knew Drew as your co-host. I don't think I knew that he was a comedian as well. And so you're both going to be at the Liquid Lounge.
Yes, ma'am. As a matter of fact, he's filming this right now, this interview, and all the struggles we've went through the last 10 minutes for BTS on the Road 28. Shirley, BTS on the road. We're here. We're in Brunswick. This
vehicle is in demonstration mode. Connected by OnStar.
We're in demonstration mode.
We're in demonstration mode, folks. Well, we just ate and we're going to our hotel. Now, the guy that I'm dealing with, Gary, was not sure of the name. So we're going to go see if we can find it. It's by the Clarion. But BTS on the road in Brunswick, Georgia. This is going to be interesting to say the least. See you in a little bit, folks. Folks, we're here at the hotel. One thing that we go through here, and you've seen this many times in this series, is the accommodations. You know, how we getting put up. This time the club put us up. It was their choice. I did this contract through another agent, so this is going to be another learning lesson for myself, and well, we'll see. I'm going to explain everything about this gig soon, but right now you're along for the journey until we find out how all this is put together. BTS on the road.
You got the hot potato, you're the right tomato, baby, you've got the bug. You feel kind of gooey, a little loose.
There he is, Drew Howard, looking sharp, man. What happened?
Dress code of the place tonight.
So, what about your room? What do you think of your room, Drew?
Be out of here in the morning.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's
4 walls and a roof.
Yep, that's what I thought. We're here. We're gonna find a place to park. We're here at the Liquid Lounge, folks. I'm scared, and we'll be back.
For our transgressions, and he was bruised for our iniquities.
I'm not built strong like maybe you are. I don't belong as much as you show. Can't get a grasp on how to make a house, a home. I see you walk with confidence. I don't know how long you've been doing this, but you seem to show no scar. Do you blame me? Do wonder?
Trying to get a mic, folks. Gotta have a mic. Gotta have a mic, you know, have a show. Gotta have a crowd, too.
That's Roland. He's going to be hosting for us this evening.
No, it's Raymond.
Raymond, excuse me. Roland's the other guy, right? Security?
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Excuse me. A lot of our names. Hey. You're okay.
That's why I say I do that about my own DJ mix. I want my mix.
No shortage of drama.
Never.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely get an episode.
Yep.
Oh, is that what are y'all moving to? Brian T. Shirley here at the Liquid Lounge in Brunswick, Georgia. Not a lot of advertising done for this show. Apparently, the bartender and one of the bouncers did not know there was a comedy show tonight. So anyway, that's how it goes with these one-nighters sometimes. Slated to start at 9. It's 9:30. Nobody's here, so we're gonna have to wait. And there's a lot of comics that have been in this situation out there, and they know how stressful it can be sometimes, especially first time. You know, you drove several hours, you just a show and, you know, hope everything's all right. But anyway, BTS on the road. We'll see how this works out. Brian T. Shirley, BTS on the road. Still here. It's 10:20 or something, and still not hit the stage yet. There's not a lot of people here. I don't think a lot of people know where the club's at. And I just got a text from my contact saying that he's having a problem with the owners, and do I have a settlement for him? So anyway, we're gonna see what happens. Right, Drew? Right,
Ready to rock and roll?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I just found out that we do not have a show tonight. The guy that booked me here, Gary Cook, left, and he's not returned. He said he was going to the owner's office. He was having problems with the owners, and he's not here. So it's almost 11 o'clock. Hopefully we don't get screwed on this deal. But you know, if we do, it's a lesson learned, and you know, what can you do? I'll do what I have to do to make sure it don't happen again. And this guy won't be doing comedy with anybody if I can help. T. Shirley here, BTS on the road. After last night, we did not have a show and did not get paid. We were told today, pick up some money, not all of it. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna head downtown towards the club. And we're gonna call Mr. Gary Cook to see if he in fact is gonna be to his word and meet us downtown to give us part of the money. So we'll see here in just a second. All right, here we go, folks. See what happens. We got a dial tone.
Quick stop.
Oh, sorry. Wrong number.
That's okay.
Quick stop. Now we know.
Call ended.
Now we know the other business that the people that Gary worked for owns, more than likely. So we'll try the other number I have for him. I know I have a good number because I've talked to him several times. As a matter of fact, folks, he called yesterday morning to make sure we were on the way here. Ha ha.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Hi, this is Gary Cook, Mr. Clean.
Is not available. At the tone,
Gary Cook,
please
Mr.
record
Clean.
your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hey Gary, it's Brian Shirley. Remember the comedian? I'm headed down towards the club right now, and you know, hopefully you're a man of your word and you'll be meeting us. We'll be at the Liquid Lounge here probably in about 7 minutes. It's 9:10, so I'll call you again when we get down there, and we'll just go ahead and do the deal so we can head back home. Thanks. Bye.
Call ended.
Very interesting. He didn't answer. We'll see. I'm going to text him. Hey folks, Brian T. Shirley here, BTS on the road, and we're here in front of the Liquid Lounge, or what I like to call the Lousy Lounge. We did not do a show last night. We were told that we would still get money. We did not get money last night. We were told, well, we'll give you cash in the morning, and then I'll send you a check, you know, Wednesday, Saturday right now. So I called the guy, and I did not hear anything, and told him we were going to be here. So hopefully he's on his way, or, you know, he's going to answer his phone. But big lesson here is trust and integrity. I have integrity. The man that I brought with me, that's my producer of my radio show, that's doing the camera work on this episode, he's getting paid. I told him, I said, this is what I'm paying you. I'm going to pay him. Even though I'm not getting paid, he will get paid. But why? Because I have integrity. This man took time off of his day job to come down and do this gig. 2 days he took off, 2 lunches that he could have been making money. I'm not going to look at him and go, sorry, I didn't get paid. I'm going to look at him and go, here's your money. This is a lesson for me, trust lesson, issues. We didn't have so much as a written contract because this was a last minute deal. There was no chance for me to write something up, send it to him, and have him send it back to me before this thing happened. We're talking a turnaround of maybe a week. And this was at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock when I got the phone call about this last minute deal. In my head, stupid me, I thought he had everything, covered, like he'd already been promoting a show and just needed a comedian. And come to find out that was not the case. The bartender did not even know there was a show going on when we came in last night. The bartender didn't know, and neither did the security. So when your bartender and your security don't know there's a show going on, how in the hell do you figure the crowd's gonna know? The audience, the people that live here, So we were screwed from the beginning of this and didn't even know it. And he was calling to make sure we were coming down, and they got us a hotel and everything. So anyway, BTS on the road, one of the worst incidents in 20-something years doing comedy. You're seeing it, folks. It's one of the worst things I've had happen.
Please leave a detailed message, and an account specialist will get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for being the life of the party.
Please record your message after the tone. When you have finished, you may hang up or press pound for further options.
Yes, my name is Brian T. Shirley. I booked a gig through y'all. The gig got canceled. The guy, he refused to give me any money. I still have not got any money from him. The gig was last night. His name's Gary Cook. My name is Brian T. Shirley. This was the first gig that I had with you guys, and obviously y'all already took your money, which I know happens, but I was wanting to see. The gig got canceled. I got nothing from this guy. If you guys, if I would get any money back on that, because I didn't get anything from him. Totally nothing, no show. I've got everything on video too. I can send y'all a video of, an empty room and me calling this guy and him not returning the calls or anything. He told me he'd give me money the next day. I'm sitting here in town. He's not giving me any money. He's not answering the phone. He's not answering his text messages. He got us rooms. He called me to make sure we were going to come down. Nothing. Gary Cook is his name. My name is Brian T. Shirley. I'm the vendor. We went through you guys. It was a real quick gig. It was like a week and a half. I don't even know if I had that long between, the time he accepted it and the time I actually had to do the gig. So he didn't do anything on his side. There was hardly any advertising. Of course, I don't know what's going on. I'm sitting there in bed when this thing came through. So I'm just, I got screwed basically, and I got to pay the comic that I brought with me. So now I'm out money from that, and I'm out money from you guys, and this guy is not responding to anything. We're still sitting in the town. Brunswick, Georgia is where it's at. I got to drive back to Charleston, South Carolina. Anyway, just give me a call. Brian T. Shirley. Brian T. Shirley here. We did find Gary. He's in the truck right in front of us. So we're gonna see, folks, what happens. Hopefully everything's cool, but we'll see. We're gonna follow Gary, and if it looks weird, we're not gonna. I don't know. Hopefully we don't have to, make a run for it. Well, a new car somewhere.
I will bring up a famous Chris Rock bit. We are on Martin Luther King Boulevard. I don't know if you noticed that. I think I can get the sign over here, Brian.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Remembering in our comedy vein, the famous Chris Rock bit about that.
Brian T. Shirley, BTS, on the road.
Hey, this is Drew Howard with the BTS show. We are here trying to get paid finally with all the deal going on. We've got Brian T. Shirley out here, and He's meeting with Gary Cook right now about that. I just wanted to show that they did advertise our show actually at the Big Liquor, Beer, and Wine store last night. We do have a poster there, so did promote it some. Just not sure what happened with the rest of it. Hey folks, once again, this is Drew Howard with BTS on the Road, number 28, down here in beautiful Brunswick, Georgia. Scenery is beautiful. The professionalism, not so much. Brian's in the store right now trying to finally get our money from last night. We did our part, drove 3 hours, got here early, went downtown, promoted the show, met the mayor, kissed some babies, and mingled with people. You'll see all that in the video. You've probably already seen it by this point, but did all that. We did our part. Sat there at the club for almost 5 hours last night, waiting for the show to get ready to go. Ready to go up there. Told them repeatedly, I'm ready to get this started. Never happened. So we did our part. Now it's time for them to come through and do theirs. Brian's trying to get that right now. We'll be back in just a moment when he gets out of the Liquor, Beer, and Wine that you just saw promoting our show that no one came to. And after we get the money, we're going to have a little bit more for you. You want to stick around. Drew Howard, BTS on the Road. We'll be back. We're here again in beautiful Brunswick, Georgia. This is the turnoff. The way we're looking right now takes you out to Jekyll Island. And this way will take you to St. Simon's Island. Both are really ritzy, exclusive islands on the south coast of Georgia that are very nice.
Brian T. Shirley, BTS on the Road, with some good news. We got some money. We didn't get all of it, but we did get some of it. You know, we got enough that Drew got his money, and I'll make a little bit after, you know, everybody takes their cut at my gas and food. You know, I'll walk away with a little bit, but the important thing is I'm not in the red anymore. I'm back a little bit green. Not the week that I wanted. He says he's gonna, you know, send me the rest. We'll see. You know, I'm not holding my breath on it, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, better turnout than I expected from when I went to bed last night. So BTS on the Road, learned some lessons, went through some stress on this trip. But hey, we're headed home, we're safe, so everything's fine. And I'm gonna see y'all in Prattville, Alabama next. Thanks.
You're watching BTS on the Road.
Down my windows and I'm locking all my doors. Take a hammer to the TV, I don't care anymore. I'm turning out my radio and ripping out my phone, cause I'm ready to live the rest of my life all alone. This ain't about no blues. Have you ever seen an animal that's called in a trap? Well, that's just how I feel, and I'm starting to snap. I'm saving up supplies, and I'm going on a binge, and I won't be satisfied until I get revenge. This ain't about no blues.